If you have been looking for an almost perfect laptop under 50k, this might be it. This is the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim, and this is going for an unbelievable price of 51k, and you can get it for less than 50k with the bank offers. And this price, this is just absolutely killer, but it cannot be all perfect, right? Well, that's what I'm here for. This is Rupesh, you're watching Sillycorns, the channel whose videos you watch all the time, but you haven't subscribed yet, so hit that subscribe button and let's go. So the biggest reason why this is absolutely killer for the price is its performance. So this is a Snapdragon laptop, and for people who don't know, there's 3 ARM-based Snapdragon chipsets out there: Snapdragon X, Snapdragon X Plus, and the Snapdragon X Elite. Now this is powered by the 8-core Snapdragon X Plus chipset with the 4nm architecture, a max clock speed of 3.4 GHz, a 1.7 T-flops integrated GPU, and the Hexagon NPU offering up to 45 TOPS of AI performance, making it a Copilot Plus PC. And find me another Copilot Plus PC under 50k. Add to that, you get 16GB LPDDR5X RAM, which is soldered, and you get a 1TB SSD, and for thermals you get this big fan and 2 heat pipes. Now Snapdragon X Plus at this price is insanely good. Just look at the benchmark scores. I mean, it easily defeats common Intel processors in this price segment, be it the 1335U, even the 13420H. Heck, if you compare it to the MacBook Air M1, it goes neck to neck in single core, but scores higher in multi-core. And it's not just these numbers, the performance here is really good. I mean, for someone whose usage is mostly productivity apps, browsing with, by the way, a lot of tabs, some photo editing, a lot of text editing, the performance here is top notch. First up, this boots up very quickly, Windows runs smooth, multitasking is good. I didn't encounter any lags while browsing on Chrome, even with multiple tabs or during multitasking. There's no heating issues either. The Snapdragon chips is based on the ARM architecture, and they don't generate as much heat as, say, the competition, so no surprises there. I mean, I heard the fan once, and that was during a software update. Plus, what's incredible is the performance even on batteries top-notch. Can't say the same for, say, Intel laptops in this price range. Now, as for app compatibility on these Snapdragon laptops, the supported apps list is growing, and for most people it's not a problem. And to give you an idea, I tested a lot of intensive apps that are natively supported. To begin with, Photoshop works natively and works very well even when you're editing a photo with multiple layers, and the experience is smooth. DaVinci Resolve is another app that runs natively and the laptop handles it pretty well. You can do some light to medium video editing. We even tried animating 3D models in Blender, and obviously the performance wasn't flagship grade but incredible for a 50k laptop. Even Premiere Pro, which by the way runs on emulation, was able to handle a 4K 60fps timeline with multiple layers, which is impressive. And the good news is Premiere Pro will be getting native ARM support soon with all the AI features using the NPU. And since we're talking about the NPU, this is, like I said, a Copilot Plus PC, so it gets all the AI features. I mean, we tested the new Windows AI features, be it Co-Creator in Paint, the remove background feature, it all works fine. We even tried the background replace and the restyle image in photos, and that works well too. And apart from this, there's all the Windows Studio effects in the camera, be it automatic framing, which adjusts the frame depending on your position, portrait light, which is great to give you that spotlight. There's background blur, and all these features are pretty snappy thanks to the NPU. Plus, there's more AI features coming to Windows, be it the recall feature or the new Windows AI search, so it's gonna be good. And for people who don't know, with the NPU handling these AI features, they work faster, use less battery, and they kind of free up the CPU and GPU for other tasks. And since we are already talking about the camera, this is a 1080p webcam and the quality is very good. And maybe it's the Snapdragon ISP, but the footage appears better than some of the costlier laptops I've tried. Now, I know a lot of apps still don't support the NPU, but we use our laptops for 3 to 4 years at least, and this 45 TOPS NPU is also kind of future-proof. Now, apart from performance, a big reason why a Snapdragon X Plus laptop at 50k is a big deal is because of the efficiency and battery life. So this has a 57 watt-hour battery, but don't go by the numbers. The battery life just blows away the competition. I mean, the idle drain was 3% overnight, and in day-to-day usage on balanced mode, you can expect a battery life of around 8 to 9 hours. I'm not even kidding. And when you run out of battery, this supports fast charging with the 65 watt PD charger, which can also fast charge your phone. And it's not just the performance or battery life, the build quality here is solid. This has a metal chassis, aluminum build, and there's some minimal flex here and there, but nothing major, and this is actually military grade certified. Plus, it's a fairly lightweight laptop at 1.48 kgs, and the thickness is 16.9mm. The hinge is also solid, and the lid opens up with one hand and goes all the way to 170 degrees. And the display is a 60Hz 14-inch FHD LCD panel, and this is pretty good. On par, I'd say, for this price, be it for watching content or even creative tasks. I mean, this is a pretty color-accurate screen. We checked, and the sRGB coverage is 100%, DCI-P3 is at 80%, and NTSC at 73%, and the colors are actually good. The anti-glare coating even does a good job at cutting down reflections. The only thing that could have been better is the brightness. I mean, don't get me wrong, 300 nits brightness is fine for most situations, but yeah, could have been better. Moving on to the keyboard, and you can tell it's from Lenovo as it has a typical Lenovo style keys, and the typing speed is actually enjoyable as the keys have a good amount of travel and don't feel mushy at all. You also get backlight here with multiple levels. I also like the position of the fingerprint scanner and how well it works. I'm not a big fan of the pill-shaped power button, which you have to press and hold for a second or two to lock the device, but the trackpad is fairly large, supports all the gestures and works very well. You also get a pair of 2-watt speakers here, and these are pretty regular laptop speakers. I mean, the vocals are clear, but they aren't very loud. There's also no compromise in terms of ports. On the right, you get a pair of USB-A 3.2 Gen 1 ports along with a micro SD reader. And on the other hand, you get a pair of USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 ports that support PD charging, display output. You also get an HDMI 1.4 port along with a 3.5mm jack. Now, this is running Windows 11 Home, but yeah, no Office bundle here. Look, all said and done, if you're in the market looking for a productivity work laptop under 50k and you're looking for something with great performance, long battery life, then this is a pretty solid choice with almost no compromises. See, the Snapdragon X Plus at 50k kind of makes it a no-brainer. I mean, with Windows 10 reaching end of support in October, for a lot of people, this is a great Copilot Plus PC to get on the whole Windows AI bandwagon. And it's not just that, this gets almost everything right, especially at this price. Yes, the speakers could have been better, but yeah, other than that, this is a solid work laptop all around. Anyway, what do you think of this Lenovo laptop at 50k? And if you're using a Snapdragon laptop, share your experience in the comment section below. And thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button and see you in the next one.